Every person has at least one experience with intense emotions like infatuation, love, or passion. But is it usually a whirlwind of feelings, or can it also be a moment of peace and quiet while you think about the one you love? A lot of males struggle with emotional expression, which is an issue. In light of this, how can a woman tell if a man is in love with her? The first sign of true love in a young man is shyness, and in a young woman, courage. Both genders tend to approach each other and assimilate the qualities of the other. French politician, playwright, and novelist Victor Hugo claimed this, and it's an interesting reflection, isn't it? In reality, a man who is in love and just beginning to court a woman tends to hold back as much as he can out of fear of upsetting her, turning her away, or exposing his weaknesses. He makes every effort to compete on her turf. He plans romantic outings, provides pleasant surprises, and generally acts like the Prince Charming she has imagined since she was a young child. Magazines for ladies state categorically that a man in love never glances at other women. Here are their comments. A man never stops looking at you. He can't escape your look now that it has his whole focus. Other ladies are invisible to him and go unnoticed by him. He wouldn't even glance at Angelina Jolie or Sharon Stone if they were walking alongside him. His eyes are filled with excitement and admiration. What is that, do you know? Those are the emotions that come with love, and they are safeguarded just like the driver is shielded by an airbag in a car. You will undoubtedly realize it is love when you detect that kind of attention being focused at you. We won't argue against it, but instead we'll relate a story about a romantically involved man and a clever woman who was more attractive than anyone in the world. Even the dazzling sun gazed in awe at the stunning woman strolling along the path in the direction of a stream. It abruptly realized that a man was trailing her, unbreakable like a shadow. After moving a short distance, the woman turned around. He was still after her, once more. The woman asked, "What do you want? Why do you insist on coming along with me?" He responded by placing his palm over his heart and saying, "I love you. It only beats for you, the sun only shines for you, and the birds only sing for you. The world is nothing to my eyes except a shadow of what I see in you. If you don't accept my love and don't reciprocate it, I will be unable to survive." The woman laughed and shook her head. "Oh, poor man. Is it really true that you adore me, though, as you claim?" He extended his hands to her as though she were a deity, saying, "Of course it is. Since you haven't seen my sister, you fell in love with me. She is younger and more gorgeous than I am. Turn around, she's following the weird road just like you and will soon be by your side." An ugly, hunched old woman was coming towards him with a cane in one hand and a pail in the other, and the man turned around in displeasure as he spotted her. He turned around to face the lady he cherished, disappointed. "I was tricked by you. There is only one elderly woman, there isn't a young, attractive woman. However, you also misled me by professing your love for me and using loving language while looking at another woman. What do contemporary males say? Everything is extremely simple." One enamored male admitted, "The first time I really liked a girl, I just discovered her on one of the social networks and added her as a friend. First, I told my pals about her. I wanted to let her know that I was ready to welcome her into my life, therefore this was incredibly important to me," a different person remarked. "When we first spoke, even if it was gibberish, I actually took in what she said," chuckled a third. Ladies, that's how love works. Ask them directly why they pay attention to you and follow you around if you think they could be in love with you but won't say it. To fully understand how sincere and intense their feelings are for you, offer to gaze at your sister. Our honest wish for you is that you discover true love.